Hey checkmates, what's good? So real quick, today's episode is a little different. Today is not an episode from Why Am I Still Single? I actually featured as a guest on the So Nigerian Podcast in an episode titled How Lagos Bachelors Really Live. Now this conversation was mad fun, too real, and honestly, I said let me not enjoy it alone. So I'm sharing it here for you guys to listen. Big shout outs to the So Nigerian crew for having me. Solid guys. All right, enjoy the podcast and let me know what you guys think. Okay, let's go. Check. This is a Check Edgar production. A Check Edgar production. This is for the single guys and the single ladies. Edgar doesn't lie. Why am I still single? Still single. Why am I still?
I want a wife and a family. This kind of life is not right for me. I told my guys how things can be. When I fall in love, I fall for real. I know you want me, don't waste my time. I want a girl that is set and fine. I'm going crazy, so please be mine. God, please, why?
Hey guys, welcome to So Nigerian Podcast.
Yes, sir. I'm big now.
Today, we have an interesting guest.
I'm big now.
We have a very, very interesting guest. We have the biggest, most popular bachelor in the whole of Nigeria.
Africa.
Wow.
Don't
Whole
make
of
me mistake.
Africa.
Thank you.
And he's here to tell you how it is living as a single man in Lagos.
I want to see how long you're going to keep up with this voice.
So why I'm speaking like this.
I don't sound like that. I do not sound like that. I am sure that you're not trying to imitate me right now. I do not. That's not me, right? Is that are you doing me?
I have to put on for my voice. I can't keep up.
No, come on,
Hey
guys.
guys, welcome to another banger episode.
Love it, man. Love it,
And
man.
today we have Edgar. Check Edgar.
Thank you for having me, guys. Super excited to be doing this one.
This is your voice. It's making me want to Victor, just add auto-tune for my own.
There's nothing you want to do that you get to that. It's not possible.
But he's biggest Nigerian bachelor. He has been single for 8 years and counting. He hosts one of the most interesting podcasts I've listened to. Why am I still single? That's how we brought him here. Because as a Nigerian, we are all single, but somebody's solely sometimes single.
I thought you were going to say, the reason why you brought me on the podcast was to help me find love or something. You're just to embarrass me.
See, there are people here now. You can find love here.
I love
You can find love with our audience when they listen. They will
All right,
track it.
guys.
No, your situation is too critical. I can't wish you upon my audience.
Am I in course or something?
If that means you call you critical, that means
critical.
It's critical.
Coming from somebody that is only sometimes single.
Can you do? I'm not single right now. I'm not single. So
Oh wow, that's interesting to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't worry, give you
How
time.
long have you been dating for?
It's fresh. It's very fresh.
Don't worry.
It's very fresh. It's very fresh.
He's somewhat single.
It's very no. This one I'm taking. It's very fresh. It's very fresh.
These are the people that are like, when it comes to, you see you now, single for 8 years, you're very sure, like, very certain. You get some people who like that, they're never sure.
Yes.
They're never sure. But
I think that's worse. That's worse than being single for 8 years where you're never sure.
You're confidently single. I like
Yes,
it.
I am. No, I think I'm desperately single.
Yes. Despite this really single.
Desperately single is you're willing to do anything at this point to be in a relationship
Are you
because you
serious?
feel like you have qualified to the point where you should be dating someone. Yeah, so that's what desperately
If you
single
don't
means.
mind, let me ask. When you say qualify, what are the things that?
All right. Love the question. I've been single since 2018. I feel like ever since that moment to this point, I have enough money to start a relationship. I feel like I also understand. I am a loving person. I'm a caring person. I have a good car. I also have all the requirements that it takes. The only thing that is left is the girl.
Is the girl.
Is the girl. As a matter of fact,
but
I'll shock you. I'll shock you.
With
that I
everything
have-
you really say, like it's supposed to be easy now. I don't
You know the
know.
funny thing?
Yes, that's why I'm confused.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm
You know the
desperate
funny
as well.
thing? You know the funny thing about the way you answer that question? My guy, he did submit his CV.
Yeah, it's
When you are desperate, you come prepared.
desperate.
Yes, when you are desperate, you come prepared. I have everything written down.
But yeah, before we go on, we have a song, and thank God you even have you have the voice for it.
Oh my God! Well, don't do this to
the
me,
thing is,
Jesus.
let me tell you, this
Yeah.
song is a Grammy, soon to be Grammy nominated song.
Love it.
Isaac loves it so much.
I do not love this song.
Isaac loves it so much.
On the next episode, I'll say something. No.
Isaac loves it so much that he hates it.
That's real love.
That's real love.
That's real
You
love.
don't even love
If you consider hate as real love, I know why you're so single. I know why you're so single.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, all we just need you to do is you do your go-go.
Oh, guy.
Sorry, what am I doing? What am I doing now?
All you just need to do is go-go.
Goo. Is that it? Is that? I don't know.
Gay.
That's all.
Right?
Gay.
Yeah, gay, yeah.
All right.
That's all you need to do. But I'll just sing and then just say gig. Do you understand? So
All right,
are you ready?
let's go.
This one is for our listeners. Listeners are
All
just
right.
listening for free. I don't want to do anything.
All right.
In terms of like pressing the subscribe button, pressing the like on YouTube, subscribing on YouTube, commenting, everything. This is for you.
All
Those of you that have not shared to your single boyfriend, because some of you are dating single people. You just don't know.
How?
That's people that are dating single people.
I hope I'm never in that
like anybody that is dating Isaac.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
you don't put me in trouble. You put me in trouble like 2 weeks ago, please. I'm on my knees. Wherever I dating me, I'm dating you too, please. I'm begging you. Let's move on. I beg.
But yeah, share to your single boyfriend, share to your single friend, share to your single mommy or your single daddy. You know, we've always wanted to do an episode on single parents. So if you have a single parent, yeah, just hit us up. Or if you're a single parent, hit us up. But yeah, like all you just do is go. Yeah.
All right.
Have you subscribed?
Go.
Have you liked?
Go.
Have you commented?
Go.
Have
Why
you
are you
shared?
dancing?
Go.
Have you followed?
Go.
Have you shared?
Why are you dancing?
I like see.
You're not supposed to like the song.
You know what?
Only
I
that
love
like
it.
You love
I
it.
love it. I
You know
love
what?
it.
Now I feel like other people are the problem because he's such a jolly good fellow. Like, why is this? Why are you actually still single? Like,
Why am I still single?
why are you actually still single? Because for the way he did that gig, the way he danced, other women are the problem.
He qualifies. You're the woman you're meeting are the problem.
No,
You
yeah,
can't
Wow.
problem.
So I think the reason why I'm still single is...
You know what? Firstly, before all that was,
All right.
introduce yourself. He has one introduction that I like.
Which one?
The ex-boyfriend of Titi.
Oh, okay. No, I did not date Titi. So it is ex-boyfriend. Hey guys, what's up? It's Check Edgar, aka T Sparkles, aka T Shy, aka T Fly, aka T on Bread, aka T and Egg, aka T Wayne, aka T Pain, aka I did not date Titi.
Why is that? Why did you? What's the story about Titi?
I love this guy.
What's the story about Titi?
Titi.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's very simple. Young lady.
He probably has an episode about
Wait,
this.
Yeah,
let's hear
young
the story
lady
about Titi.
came out, and I think I was in school at the time, uni, and there was this lady that was in my neck. She was always telling people around that, oh, she's Edgar's girlfriend. And at the time, I was cool with it, but when I realized that I wanted to date real people, and she was always blocking me from dating everybody, so I always started with that introduction because she would go around and she would tell people like, oh, I'm Edgar's girlfriend. So you just meet me like, hi, my name is Edgar. By the way, I did not date Titi. So it was just a
Are
thing.
you serious?
It was a thing because, people would come and meet me and say, did you ever date Titi? I'm like, I did not date Titi. So I just added it to my nickname. Just like how Udumudu Black adds everything. You get. Yeah. So I'm just like, hey guys, your boy T-Spark, they get T-Shirt, T-Flight. Yeah, I did not date Titi. Just add it there so that people now,
Did you ever have a conversation with her?
Yeah, sure. I actually even have plans to bring on the podcast to come defend herself. She's engaged now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's engaged now.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I like to
Damn,
see Titi.
Titi, hi.
Yeah.
Titi,
She's engaged.
if you're not happily
Why you
engaged,
telling her
she's engaged now.
Titi, you're not happily engaged, call me.
That's true because I noticed that in most of her pictures she wasn't smiling like her engagement pictures. So maybe who knows?
Do you know husband is likely going to hear this?
I'm just saying
What
it's
are you
possible.
doing?
To be honest, I feel like if you ever take pictures during your
engagement,
engagement and you do not smile, there is a problem somewhere. That's what I
hungry.
think. If the guy doesn't smile, it's cool. But the lady is not smiling, then there's a problem
She's
somewhere.
hungry.
I'm not going to smile on my
A vendor fucked up one of the things. Like, there's a lot of things that could have gone wrong.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's not just happy. She's not just happy. Maybe she was forced.
No, he's actually right. If a woman actually doesn't smile in her marriage pictures and engagement pictures,
There's a problem somewhere.
yeah, there's actually a problem.
problem somewhere.
But me, I'm not going to smile on my own, Sean.
Why wouldn't you smile?
Why?
I mean, you don't look like you marry someone that you love, so... I mean, you know...
Is this how you guys throw like bullets?
It's for enemies.
Don't worry, he always bullies me on this one.
Jesus Christ, guys.
This guy body shames.
God.
There's no shame. Think about any shame. Broke shame. There's no shame.
That's how.
Crazy, yeah.
Listeners, comment if it is a lie, because it is a lie.
I'd like to know.
Yeah,
I'd like to
Mr. I did not date Titi, so that's how I'm going to call you throughout this episode.
To be honest, there are worse ladies, you know. If I really want to go deep into it. But if you claim to call me that, that's fine.
So why do you not pick on Titi? Why do you not call the other
Justice for Titi.
Because there were so many people that would just meet me in school that time and say, Edgar, did you date Titi? For no reason. Just walk randomly. Say, hey, hi, Edgar.
But did she ever tell you she liked you? Like she had feelings?
Yes.
But
And she told me she was going to deal with me because I said I wasn't interested in a relationship. Like, you will not date anybody in this school. You.
Swear.
I swear you will not date anybody in this school. And I was like, okay, let's see.
Titi.
And then she went around telling people. So I studied theater art in school. And when I was my 400 level, I remember that there was a point where, you know, you had to rehearse with people and work with people.
Titi
and then,
was your partner.
no, she wasn't my partner, but she made sure that anybody that was my partner, especially like the opposite gender, she would come and always be at the rehearsals and spoil it. Because she does not want me to be with any other person.
God, I need a Titi in my life.
Crazy story.
Titi, I need a Titi in my life.
Crazy story. I served NYSC, was in Lagos. I was happy like I was done with her. Guess what? I saw her in camp. And I'm like, Titi, let me be. Titi, please, just let me be.
She ran it. Did you camp in Lagos?
Yeah, I did.
She ran it.
If I Titi, please,
But
I need you
again,
in my life.
she's engaged now, so.
Titi,
It doesn't really matter.
Edgar's
No, it does.
Titi.
It does.
If you are Paul,
Is it we're all in Lagos? I mean, those things don't count.
Edgar's Titi, if you are poly engaged, please.
Guy, what does Pauline do? Be like, you want to ruin? Do you know that she might actually be happy now? But when she hears these things now, she'll like,
And now maybe she's
I
mismanaged.
actually might not be happy.
Maybe she's mismanaged.
This is why both of you are so single.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yeah, all those that dating like 2 weeks now. He said, you that way pass this week.
I saw
this.
I saw this JNS kids here, and it killed me so much. You know when the newly married woman
The ones that advise people.
starts advising the just soon to be married couple, and then she was like, you know, you have to husbands, they are the men of the house, but they're still a baby. You know, that's how Isaac is. But you married last month.
Crazy.
But yeah, before we go on, we
Yeah.
saw you guys Spotify Wrapped. Shout out, So Nigerian listeners, man. So many of you guys came through. See, let me start giving you guys your flowers. First and foremost, the first person I was acknowledge was the highest minutes I saw. So if you have higher minutes than this, you can post to. If you don't, but I saw 9,000 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I saw 9,000 minutes.
I was very surprised.
I saw for context, we dropped 1,700. So like,
So what are you listening for 9,000, man?
shout out to you, Ngozi. Shout out to Wumid.
Well,
Wumid at 7,000. See, Wumid, I'm giving you your flowers.
Yeah,
I'm
it
giving
was
you-
it's 9,887, so she was close to 10,000 minutes.
huge.
That's ridiculous.
Why did
That's
she get to
huge.
10,000
That's
minutes?
huge, guys.
Do you have people that are doing 10,000 minutes? Do you have to it? And I was like, why didn't you get to 10,000?
Yes.
But shout out to you, man. Really, really.
I'm going to list them. Firstly, Ngozi, shout outs to you. Those of you, if you have higher minutes, you can always show us. Spotify Wraps is still up. This is Monday right now, so you guys can always, just show up. We're going to come with Wumid 7.7K. Shout outs to you, man. Wumid, every time on the Spotify Q&A, I always see him, man. Shout outs to you. Kingsley, 5.2K minutes. Zemba, 4.9K. Olasheni, 4.8K. And then we saw, obviously, Lazy Dev. I don't know which one that's for us, but, shout outs to you. LOAO. These are my Spotify Q&A people. Like, I used to see them on the comments every single time. Mojoin, Aisha, LOAO, Lazy Dev, Oyo Taylor. Forgive me if I forget. Osakpolo, shout outs to you.
Is Black Sheep not on this list?
Black Sheep is Oyo Taylor, don't worry.
Okay. Because bro, I know the guy when comments were up, like it was active.
Don't worry, we have people that are very active. If I'm missing your name, please forgive me. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Those of you that followed, shared, these are the people that we were able to see. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys. And funnily enough, when I was checking Spotify Wrapped here, I noticed that our top most listened to artists by our listeners happens to be this Owan himself.
I don't understand, but how did you track that?
It's there now. It shows. Isaac skipped that up because he didn't see.
I feel very bad.
He didn't see.
Like our listeners are listening to one.
Yes, now we have more Davido fans listening.
That's crazy. I mean, Whiskey has to wake up. I don't understand. What are people doing? How is Davido? How am I on the podcast and the most streamed artist by our audience is?
Please,
I'm not happy.
Please, if you're most streamed, I'm sure there is.
I'm not happy.
I'm very sure there's no So Nigerian listener that their most streamed artist is Wizkid. If you have that your top one is Wizkid, post and tag us right now on your Instagram story and tag us so that I will see. I can assure you that listeners, they know good music. And when you know good music, it has to be Davido.
You know what, but I'm the most streamed artist in the world right now, in Nigeria right now, across Apple Music and Spotify. In Nigeria, across Apple Music and Spotify, it's Wizkid.
It's Drake.
I see Drake Whiskey. Like, I can't get. Let's move on. Let's move on. Personal wrapped. What's your saying?
My personal wrapped. I think my most listened to, obviously Davido one. Let me check.
Are you doing top songs now or artists?
We'll do top songs and artists. Top artists.
All right.
Everybody wanted to know because, they were asking me, my music taste. Everybody wanted to know my music taste or the artist, everything. My first artist is Davido. Second is Party Next Door. Third is Drake. Fourth is Central C. And fifth is Shea Vibes. According
Please,
to
can you go over that again? Like, I'm just
I just want you to say it again. Just
can you go?
Yeah.
Number one, Davido.
All right.
Number two, Party Next Door.
Okay.
Number three, Drake.
All right.
Number four, Central C.
Yeah.
Number five, Shea Vibes.
I have a feeling that we'll have one artist that just goes round our list. I have a feeling.
Don't worry, we can't. This guy, he listens to weird music. Don't worry.
I have a feeling.
This one, he listens to weird music.
What do you mean like this is weird music?
So,
should I do mine?
Let me even say my top albums. My top albums.
Okay, go ahead.
Obviously, five. After five, Can't Rush Greatness, Central C. Number three, Some Sexy Songs for You, Passing Next Door and Drake. And then number four, Lustro Police by Odile. And then number five, Press Play by Nini Ola.
Nice one.
Nini Ola. My top songs.
Okay.
My top songs are Be There Still, Davido. Gigi. That's ironic. Gigi.
What?
Gigi.
What's
Gigi. Number two is Ginger Me. What?
Yeah, you wanted to use that song to kill me middle of the year. I can't even lie.
Nini Ola. Then number three, Shea Vibes, Pressure. You doesn't even pressure.
No, are you going to choose something? How's that your top list? Are you going to choose something?
Number four is Somebody Loves Me. Because that's why we are here. We're looking for somebody to love us. That's why we are still single.
We?
And then I'm talking about...
Okay. Yeah, I don't see some clarity.
It's me and I didn't date Titi.
Yes.
I didn't date Titi. So.
Yes, I did not date Titi. I'll keep saying it till the very end of this period.
So
and then my last song is Shall I Holy Water and I Need You Fire.
What song is that?
You not listen to 5 album. That's why you don't know, Bo.
What's the Davido song? I don't do that. I like good music.
Yeah.
All right, Edgar, you can go next.
All right. All right, so I'll start with my top artists. The first one is Odumodu Black.
Jesus.
Yes, I was in the UK in February and I kept listening to his song, waiting for the machine. And the machine is coming, guys. Was a great artist right there.
That's a red flag. Somebody.
Bro, are you looking for love?
You're looking for love.
Oh my Jesus. Your chances are...
I'll tell you guys
why. You're listening to Artist of War. You're listening to Artist of War.
Oh God, I'm not meant to laugh like this. Yeah, I'll tell you guys why later on, why it's when I get to the songs. Then the second artist is Vector. Then the third is Clips. I listen to a lot of Clips. They are rap. They have the new album. I just kept playing it every single time on my way to the office. I'm always playing it in my car. Then we have Black Bones. And then we have Drake. Those are my top 5 artists. Am I proud of my list? Not really.
Wait, sorry.
but-
Did you have Drake on your list?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. I see what you were saying now.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
you have Drake on
Yeah, I
yours?
have Drake on my
See what
list.
I'm
yeah.
saying?
This guy listens to artists that are beefing each other.
Bro, like how do you have Odumodu and Black Bones on your list? Bro? That's crazy.
Crazy.
So
yeah.
how did you feel when you heard that?
Yeah, your two favorites.
When I heard one.
What's up your favorites?
No. Black Bones is not my favorite at all.
But
So
your
how
list-
did your list?
I don't know. See,
because you
this
streamed
list.
ACL. You streamed ACL.
I think, to be honest, I don't know why
You
Black
streamed the
Bones is
song-
on my
you
list.
streamed
I
the
do
song-
not know why he's on my list.
You streamed this song. You streamed this song. right?
Maybe.
A lot of times because you
I don't
liked
know.
it.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
They were finishing your favorite artist and you were streaming it. Oh my Jesus.
All right, in my top albums, yeah. The Machine is Coming, of course, was my number 1.
Red is flag.
Let God Sort Them Out. That's Clips, Pusha T, and Malice. Then Teslim by Vector.
Okay.
Then
And you're a rap head?
I love great rap. I love rap. And of course, the G3, God Engineering
Engineering.
3 by AQ. I
AQ.
love AQ. AQ is my favorite rapper, by the way. And then God Engineering. So God Engineering 3 was my 4th. God Engineering was just my 5th. I listen to that album like every day, to be honest. Then my top songs. Yes, now I want to tell you guys why Odumodu is my number 1. While I was in the UK in February, yes,
Yeah.
I was going through a lot. The billing was crazy. So I always sang PTD
This
boy.
boy.
I was always playing it because
You know the
see,
funny thing? That song is on my top 10.
guy, I was playing that song every day, singing it every time because I was just losing money and losing
Like
money. I was being
PTD,
like
boy.
PTD boy. Every day in our billing. I was just, so that song. Then the second song, which is weird, is a song titled Obasanjo by Skipper Badman. Now, this is just a friend of mine that lives around. But for some reason, and I'll just say this here, guys. First of all, if you're listening, I love your song. But the song is so bad that I played it every time just to have a crazy laugh.
Now I also gotta track this one.
But I don't know why
I've got-
it's so bad that I don't know if you've ever listened to a song so bad that you now learn the whole thing because I'll just laugh whenever I
Yeah.
listen to this guy's song.
I
But
need to hit listen to a song that will appear on my rap.
yes, I'm telling you, like
I don't think I
the
can
guy's
follow.
song is called the Obasanjo, and I love the song, by the way. You know when you hate to love at some point.
Just like how Isaac Ace, my Grammy nominated song.
Yes. Good.
Can we move on, please?
And then the next song is Everlasting Taker. I think that was the song I was always playing
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah.
Everlasting Taker. Then Go Crazy.
Are you sure it's not ACL?
No. ACL is not on my list. Then you have Go.
Even he threw some jobs out.
Yeah. Then Go Crazy was my fourth song.
I two Black Bones on your
Yes.
guy.
Then POV by Clips. I loved POV.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's my list.
Top albums. Uncle. I think you already said.
Yeah, I already said the
mentioned
album.
the
Yeah.
album.
So mine top artist.
You're going to mention Drake at some point.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I feel it.
So usually Drake's always top, number one
Yes.
and number two.
Yes.
But this year he's number 4, surprisingly. So I have Benson, number 1. I have the greatest ever Wizkid, number 2. I have Ashake, number 3. Number 4, I have Drake. Number 5, surprisingly, Odumodu Black. Surprisingly.
What does that even mean? Why are you saying it with like
Because
negativity?
I listen to Odumodu,
Yeah.
right? But like not crazy. Like I know like 2 artists that I feel like I listen to more this year. That's Lil J and Adekunle Gold. I don't know why they didn't appear here. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Odumodu- But I mean, Odumodu had one song that he dropped this year that I really fucked with, and I think it's my number. Let me see. Okay,
Is it
so let me go to top song.
Legolas?
Okay, no, it's Wage War.
Hey.
But Legolas is also on my list. So my top songs:
Wage
One
War.
Condition.
Mm.
That's DJ Tunes, Wizkid and Fola. Then number 2 is Wage War. Then number 3 is On Your Own by Pretty Boy, Dio, and Mujo. Then number 4 is 5 Hours to Nairobi by Benson. Then number 5 is Legolas. Then for my
Lovely.
top albums,
Great list.
Captain by Benson, Morayo by The Greatest Wizkid, Olamide by Olamide, Lungo Boy by Ashake, and then No Sign of Weakness by Burna Boy, which genuinely I don't think I streamed that much. I just streamed one song of the album, Born Winner. That's the last song on the album. So yeah, but that's
Now
my
they even
top
appear in my
5.
top 20.
What's up? Burna.
Anything.
Anything Burna.
Yeah, I don't think I have one
I want
at
to say
all.
something real quick, like, and I thought about it yesterday. I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but I think like he has fallen off in a way.
That's I don't know. I don't think I agree. I think he's probably just having some issues right now, but
No,
falling
it's not
off.
even
is-
about.
you know why?
Is it-
You know why I would say he hasn't fallen off is I am sure that Bonaba would have a show in Lagos today. People will still turn up.
Okay, so what I mean is that if he still has his status, like he's great.
Yeah.
You get like if Two-Face should announce a show today, he'll probably not sell out like 10K, 5K, but people will pull up. That's just the truth. But what I'm saying is, Burna Boy, like when has the Burna Boy give us a hit? If you actually think about it,
Okay, I
Do you
get
get-
you now. I get what you're
Burna
saying.
Boy will go a year with 3 hits, but now like I think last house was the last hit. Do you get this last album he dropped? Nothing really
Yeah.
crazy. Do you get so?
Facts.
I just feel like
Facts.
Sorry, teleprompter. The producer has just sent me a new intake
All right.
in our Spotify Listeners Hall of Fame. We have a late entry for our Spotify raps. We have Fifi.
All right.
Fifi listened to 6,000 minutes of So Nigerian Podcast.
Fifi comes third now.
Wow.
Fifi
So
comes
last time we were
third.
bouncing you off top 5.
So,
Do better next year.
so now, Fifi, shout outs to you. Give you special shout outs
Oh, love it, man.
because late entry as we're recording this episode. So shout outs to you. But yeah, moving on. We finished listening to our Spotify raps. Now we
Yeah.
are back to the topic at hand.
Sorry, before we move, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Damn, why is So Nigerian on your top podcast for the year?
I don't listen to podcasts.
You don't listen to your own podcast.
For real.
Eh?
For real.
Me, at least, usually
don't
every year,
like
So Nigerian. Yeah, it's
No,
on my
it's
list.
so bad.
I don't listen to it. I use YouTube music. Don't worry, I'm weird like that.
How don't
That's
you listen to
weird.
it? That's weird.
That's
They do
weird, bro.
replay too, so I have my YouTube replay. If that counts, I watch YouTube a lot.
It's So Nigerian there. I don't care when I do. Why is So Nigerian? Me, proudly, although it's number 4 on my list. Do you understand?
But it's there, but it's still
usually,
there.
yeah, usually it used to be top 2. But this year I just took on other podcasts. Do you get? And I'm like, oh, I can't be listening to this guy's voice every time. So I decided to listen to other podcasts. But
That's the reason, because I can't be listening to this guy's voice.
Cap! Cap!
Just pick that out. I like it. You are so Nigerian.
I would have listened to because
You
of
are
this
so
guy's voice.
Nigerian. I get it. I get it. That's a great thing to say.
But listeners, don't be like Dammy, just listen.
Yeah.
Please listen, don't be like dummy.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I would have listened if I didn't want to listen to Isaac's voice. Because he has his voice.
Let's move on, please. Let's move
But yeah, let's just go back to one thing that is inconsistent with someone, but with I and Mr. I don't date it. Something that's consistent is you be going you've been single for 8 years.
Yeah.
Well, that's times 4 of my own. That's times 4 of my own. So
Okay.
as my senior partner, because your situation is very critical,
No, it's
How
not.
is
But
how is it is don't think it's not,
yeah, go ahead.
How is bachelor life like as a now let's even talk about it like as a man living in Lagos? How is bachelor life like,
To be honest, I think it's very interesting, especially when you ask, or let me say, it depends on the year you ask that question. If you had asked me, say, in 2020, I would tell you that it's the
Best.
greatest thing ever. It's smooth, it's great. But right now, it is a gift. Any young guy who isn't married right now is enjoying that gift. Because trust me, there is a lot we need to unlearn and relearn about marriage, about wedding, about getting a partner, that if you just jump into a marriage right now, there's a high chance you will jump out almost immediately. There are so many people on social media right now that were married, say, 2 years, 3 years ago,
Yeah, the same
that
one.
today, right now, they regret entering the relationship. So I feel like with the economy, with the way the world is today, there is a lot to do. And if you notice that our parents are not even pushing us as they used to some years ago. They're not telling you, even for the ladies as well, they're not telling you, go and get married. Why are you not married? Because they understand that things have changed. Right now, it's not like it used to be. So for me, bachelor life is amazing. It's amazing because I am learning every single day. I'm meeting different people. I'm trying my best to understand things. And I'm growing as well. I'm growing. There is no pressure. There is no pressure to get married. There's no pressure to just move to the next phase. I mean, my parents would love me to. I would love to. I am desperate. I want to get married, but again,
it is better now. It's good. It's okay to be single right now than some years ago. So yeah, that's how I see it.
So it's more like a blessing than a chaos.
I would say it's a blessing in a chaos, if that makes sense. Because do not forget that we're all getting older. And it is one thing to really solve this part of your life right now as soon as you can. My mom always tell me, like, Edgar, you need to get married on time. Not because of any other thing, but because it's a part of your life you just want to be done with as soon as you can. If not, you would always have this part to deal with. And the older you get, the harder it becomes one way or the other.
The funny thing is, I always look at it because obviously, like, I'm also a young one in Lagos. And I look at my life, I look at things that needs to be done. I also want to get married.
Yeah.
I don't want to find a wife of my own. I want to.
Why are you smiling? I don't like this smile. Like, what is this? What are you doing?
I'm not smiling to you.
No,
now.
I'm just saying, but you were not smiling before. Why are you smiling now? I want to get a wife of my own. I really want to. Like, what?
He gets excited when he dreams his life. He gets so excited.
Don't do that. Just use the same face you were using before.
Oh, yeah. I want to get please. But essentially, like, you obviously just look at it as is a phase, is something that we need to eventually do. Especially when you look at you want to, I always look at it because some men, they see it as, oh, this is the next step in my life. This is the next stage in my life. But I don't see it as that.
Okay.
There's so many things I want to accomplish in my life right now. Yeah. But then if I find the one, if I actually find somebody that, I feel...
Do you think that you're a structured person? Do you feel like you know what you want to do next? Look back at your life in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Have you followed that structure, or have you been that organized to say the things you want to do are the things you are doing? Or sometimes have you been very spontaneous with how life has happened to you?
I mean, so many times I've been spontaneous. And obviously, I've been spontaneous, but then at the end of the day, you still have ambitions, you still have goals. There's somewhere you're heading
fact.
to. There's still, obviously, when we were much younger, everybody would say, oh, I want to marry at 25, give us my... I won't even lie to you, like, sometimes I still, at the back of my head, I want to get married at 30, like, or 29. Like, I genuinely want to marry that early. Do you understand? And that shouldn't even be early for a man, but like, because of most people just see it as, okay, yeah, 33, 34 as a man. You're 33, you're 34 now, is marriage. You have a career, you have a car, you have, married. But then, at the end of the day, it's a journey, like it's a phase, and then there's just so many things you have to put into consideration before getting to that stage. So, for you, considering as a blessing in the chaos, is like, there's so many things to look at before you even get to the point of saying you want to commit to somebody and say, okay, you want to date or live that bachelor life or be married.
But right now, forget all what I've been telling you guys. I don't mind. I am desperate. let me date first. Let me just date first before I even get to that point.
Are you talking to people right now?
Yeah, sure. I'm talking to a couple of interesting ladies.
So what happened to the barrier? Or what happened?
Wait. Explain that couple. How many? Like, give us a number. Let them know themselves.
I mean,
I love it. No. Trust me. When I had the information I was coming on the podcast, I told myself I wasn't going to turn down any question. So yes, I love it. Now, let me just say this, all right? There are certain ladies that I am talking to, and there are some that are talking to me.
Bad
all right?
boy.
So let me make it very clear that I'm only counting the ones that I am talking to.
So let me just say something. Right? So anytime Dami is always saying that I'm pretending to be single or something like that.
Somewhat single.
They're the ones talking to me. I'm not talking to them.
So let's...
If I've seen Lagos men line, I will not say this.
Please let them go.
Yeah, but to be honest, if I right now, top of my head, I have like, say, 5. But hold on. I'm not giving you that clickbait, guys. Let me explain what I mean. Let me explain.
You're talking to 5 women right now.
Let me explain that, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You will not do that to me. What you're trying to do will not work. What you're trying to do will not work, right?
5 women. Yeah.
I'm going to go back to that same position when I said it, so that you guys can cut it properly. Now, let me explain it, guys. I am speaking with 5 different ladies. And
then there are others that are speaking to you that you're not speaking to.
Don't cut me again. Let me finish. 5. I'm speaking to 5 different ladies. And right now, we are in that stage where I feel like we're just building a great friendship. All right. I am not flirting with 5 different ladies. I'm not telling all of them. I'm not telling all of them I love you or you are the only woman I think of. No. I am just building a friendship with 5 different people and I am enjoying that phase. All right. The moment I decide to take it to the next level with one of them, I am going to inform the other 4 to say, oh, I like someone now. I'm dating someone now. Until then, I'm just building a friendship.
Any of them know this thing you just said?
They know now.
Hey, Lagos men.
But they know now. To be honest,
I thought that was toxic, but you see.
No. Should I tell
Everybody
you
knows.
Should I tell you what toxic is?
Yeah.
Should I tell you what toxic
Isaac.
is? Toxic
You don't do that.
is saying that I'll rather not answer the question and then I'll tell you guys off camera. That is toxic. I am saying it to the camera right now. I know this is going live. People would listen. I'm also going to share this with my community here as well. And people would know.
But do you think they will be happy when they hear this?
I don't think happiness
There's one
Yeah, go
important
ahead.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many people are talking to them?
How many people are talking to me?
Yeah.
The ones I know, right?
Yeah.
The ones I know, because there are 2 categories of people that are talking to me. The ones I don't know, and the ones that... Of course, now...
This guy has
Okay,
15
no.
They bust my head.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You have an amazing podcast, right?
Yeah.
You have a great community. You guys are growing.
Yeah.
Do you believe that there are female fans out there that really just like you and would love to date you? Do you believe?
I don't think people don't like me.
That's not true. I'm sure that if you ask your producer after this, she'll tell you that there are people who are ready to date you right now if they can just see you in person. Trust me.
Yeah.
So guess what? You don't know those people, but they're there. So I'm counting the people that I know that have probably reached out to me. My podcast is titled Why Am I Still Single? Every single episode I tell people that I want a girlfriend. I'm desperately single. You need to see my mails, like what people are sending me messages, videos, text me, calling me on my phone, telling me I really, really like you and all that stuff. So
And then your podcast ends the day you get married.
the day I get married. I already have the last episode. So the idea is, of course, it starts with me walking down the aisle with my wife and, have a recording of that sound, whatever is happening there. And I say, okay, guys, thank you very much. It's an amazing time. It took 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it takes. And I'm like, I'm happy. This is the end of the road. There is no podcast happening after this week. You guys can come and chop rice at my after party or whatever. And that's the end. So when I get married, the podcast ends because that is the solution to the podcast. Yeah. So I see my podcast as a problem I'm trying to solve.
So another question that is in my head right now is
Yeah.
obviously like you are talking to 5, building a friendship, building a
Yeah.
connection to see if you potentially explore into something else.
Yeah.
So now
And that's a number of the moment.
at the moment,
So
at the-
5
at
and counting.
at the
Let's
time,
put it like
at the time that this episode is airing,
Yes, it was 5.
at the time that this episode is airing, you can get to it. But then, you mentioned something that, okay, when you choose to explore something further, like what would make you pick, okay, out of these 5 people I'm talking to, this would make me want to explore something further with this person?
So it's more like my spec, yes. Is that what you were saying? I think the first thing for me is peace of mind. One thing that attracts me to women is I like women that actually see me for who I really am and they just like the Edgar. I don't like women that are all about my voice or, by the brand or once you just tell me, oh, your voice, I just love his voice. It's a red flag for me one way or the other. And I mean, I'm not against...
I love your voice.
No,
too.
you're obviously a red. Will you shift? This your knee is twitching the wrong way, young man. Will you move this knee?
I don't get it.
But my point is,
No,
what
we
I
can,
mean
we can
is,
solve our single
you don't
situation.
the way you're touching me with your
You don't solve our single
See,
situation.
so
Both of
Nigerian,
us
you
will
guys
not be single anymore.
you guys will lose soul from your name. You guys will lose soul from your name now because the way I also beat you. but what I'm just trying to say is, I love people that are just real. You meet me at the club or wherever I am. I'm going out having fun. Just say hello. Let's talk. Let's just vibe. Let's not be about the reason why you love me is because you love my voice or you love my skills or no. I like people that are genuine. I don't like people that love to brag, nag. These are like red flags for me. I'm not really about the face, the front or the back. To be honest, I really don't care about those things.
Are you sure?
Physics is not your thing.
Yes. To me, no. I mean, you have to look good, but I'm saying that is not
It's not
like my
top of
ultimate.
it.
Yeah, it's not the ultimate.
Same here.
You don't like big boom.
I like what I like.
Yeah, see the way you side. This
I
guy
like
likes
what I like.
big boom.
I like what I like. I
Worry.
like that if you just be real, be you. Yes.
Be real with the R real.
Well, yes. But that's it, basically.
So then, Have you ever been at crossroads before in the aspect of, okay, you're trying to, let's say, know one person more, yeah, and then you just have like, you know, others that you might have a kind of like affinity towards?
Yeah, it always happens. I think it always happens.
Because I always wonder, yeah, because you say you're building friendship. I'm somebody that I'm very, very, like, do you text every all of them good morning at the same time? Like, do you forward messages to them? Do you forward messages to them? Like, how does it work in terms of like talking to multiple people at the same time, like in terms of friendship?
To be honest, the same way you chat with your friends. You don't send all. Do you send all your friends good morning? Like, do you send them a good morning text? Do you send everybody?
Well, that's the point of talking to someone. Or like you always want to like.
Yeah. So when you're building a friendship, it's a friendship. You are not trying to be in their face 24/7. You are not trying to, you know.
But you talk to them every day.
Not every day.
But is there any of them that you like actively text? I don't know.
Any of them? Yeah, some. Yeah, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, maybe, you know.
Bro.
What's your ideal Lagos date?
My ideal Lagos date?
Yeah.
Great question. My ideal Lagos dates, it all depends on the number of the date. Like, is it the first date? The first date for me would be, the perfect first date with me would be, let's go and play games. Yeah, go to maybe...
The arcade?
Yeah, an arcade, or just go somewhere and play games. The reason for me is I want you to play. I love to see you play the first time we go out.
I respect that because one thing about me, yeah, I would like to see your problem-solving skills. Like, I would not want to just...
date.
Bro,
no, she could be nervous on the first date. You don't want to do that on the first date.
No. What I mean is
problem-solving skills.
Not problem. See,
all these 9 to 5 hours.
They'll come in the interview.
Recruitment. Like, I'm just trying to see, like, you know, just your physical, like, just how you are in terms of, like, even down to your countenance, your energy, how you approach things, your body language. If it's just sitting down to eat.
Give me a good example. Give me a good example. Because what I have in mind, the picture I'm creating here, your body language, how you are, how you're able to eat. What are you really talking about, this guy? What are you really talking about? Your body language, how you are.
Let me give you
your consonants, how you do things. Problem solving.
Let me give you an example. Obviously, like if you do the traditional, okay, let's go out eat.
No, that's not my style. Not for the first date.
No, that's why I agree with you in terms of, okay, we'll go out, we'll sit down, we'll eat. When it's time to go back to each other's job. I had a good time, we talked. You can always talk on the phone. You can always build a rapport just without even seeing each other, like in that age. But then if I take you to like, okay, let's go bowling, like you said now, I will even see the way you do. If how you lose, this is how you react.
Exactly.
This is how you are when you're doing.
Yeah.
The way you'd even, possibly talk to other people that are bowling as well, or how willing you are to learn, all that kind of thing.
I totally agree. I feel like there are four major places I would never advise anyone to take their partner to, or your lover to on the first date. The first one is the cinema. Please do not do that. Don't take your partner or your lover to the cinema. What are you doing in a cinema? You're just probably going to be holding hands. The whole place is dark. You are watching the movie. You don't really get to talk. You only get to whisper. The person leaves the cinema. You hug, or maybe you go and start talking. Now you're tired.
Yeah.
Don't do it for the first date, no. Another thing is restaurants. I know that people love to eat and all the rest, but if you can avoid that as much, I don't like to talk when I eat most times, all right? So avoid restaurants for your first dates, especially those expensive ones. Don't do that. Don't set yourself up, all right? The third one is...
You just be sweating.
Yes, the third one is...
You'll be moving money from piggy vest.
Facts. And then the third one is swimming. Please do not go swimming on your first date.
Who in Lagos go swimming for their first date?
You can go to the beach. That's okay.
The people in Lagos go swimming on their first date.
I have a friend. I know, not his friend.
You have yourself.
I know a guy. that.
And
then it's not me. I don't know. I don't go swimming on my first. And do I tell you why?
Why? You can't swim.
No. That's not why. Crazy story. I think that was the time I went swimming with this lady. This was not the first date. We're just hanging out. And for the first time, I had to take off my shirt in front of her. It was a bad experience. Guys.
I look like Superman.
Do you understand? I'm wondering why.
I look like Superman.
It looks like...
Do you know why I'm wearing the jacket here? You think I just want to wear jacket? I took off my shirt.
You're like Black Superman.
That's one of my episodes, by the way. I what happened was
She
got
was
there.
dazzled.
I'm telling you.
She was mesmerized.
Mesmerized.
Sexy boy.
As in, we couldn't even swim. She's like, why do you look like this? Don't you eat?
Swear.
All your ribs. I'm seeing all your ribs.
You know the funny thing about
It was
women?
bad, though.
I know the funny thing about women. Women are very like, what we can't do to them, they can do to us.
Jesus.
They're like,
She made it feel like she was trying to.
this your ribs is even pointy.
What did you just?
This your ribs is even pointy. And they'll be laughing.
Every lady that tells me your ribs is pointy, I'll delete your number. I might even get you arrested. What do you mean by my ribs is pointy?
She won't go sell them for
I look
black
like
market.
big now or something. But yeah, I knew like, we went to the pool and it was just crazy because when I took off my shirt to swim, because when you get to the pool, the first thing to do is to shower a bit.
Yeah.
So she saw me, getting ready. But when I came out, she's like, oh, why do you look like this? You're really skinny. Don't you eat?
She just said really skinny.
Yeah, she's
Oh
like,
my
yeah,
Jesus.
your ribs, I can see your ribs. I just went to the water and I was crying out.
But the tears will go show.
But yeah, that's why. So I always advise that, go
So
to the beach.
swimming, cinema, restaurant.
Yes. Then the fourth
But
one-
Lagos women like to eat though.
No. It's okay to take. It's
oh.
okay to go to the restaurant, but also make sure that it's not a super expensive one. If you must go to the restaurant, all right. I don't always advise you do that because you need more time to talk.
Yeah.
And then the last one is please do not take her to the club. First, don't do that.
Fair.
First
I
date.
understand.
No.
These are
Don't do that, please. Yeah.
But what's your wildest? I know you obviously are somebody that you've now swimming story already, so I know you have wilder ones than the swimming dates. What wildest dates experience that you've had in Lagos so far?
Wildest.
Or it can be one in the UK as well.
No. Oh, UK? No, it wasn't wild. It wasn't wild. The wildest dating experience for me. What do I call wild now? I think I was two of them. All right, two different stories. Quickly, the first one I remember was a blind date. So a friend of mine had set me up on this blind date, and we had agreed not to see our pixels.
Even pictures.
Yeah, no pictures.
Oh, yeah, blind
Are
date.
you
don't see
serious?
pictures.
Yeah, no, blind date you don't see, my
You know
friend
what? I feel like I want to be on the blind date.
Yeah, I went on a blind date. And it was crazy. You know what was crazy was because I got there super early. I was in the restaurant. I remember it was a restaurant date. So I was sitting in the restaurant waiting for her. And the agreement was that she would call me when she gets there. So I would come outside.
Did you see a picture? You don't see picture prior.
No, you won't say anything.
No picture, no picture. You won't say anything
So
until
you're actually blind.
Yeah, you're actually blind.
Oh, I can't do that one.
And then guess what happened? So when I was there, I would see the different ladies coming to the restaurant. I'm like, oh.
Are you the one?
No, I wouldn't say anything. I'll just be like, oh, she's not her. Oh, I'll see her go. I'm like, oh, she's not the one. Then I saw this lady outside. And then, I don't know, I just felt she was the one. When I saw her, I was like, this is this girl. But she was looking very fine, I should say that. So she called, I saw her outside just calling, using her phone. I was like, okay, she's trying to call me. Then she called my number. I was like, okay, I'm the one. I'm like, hello? She's like, oh, I'm outside. And then I came outside and she was like, hi. And I was like, yeah, hi. So like, are you the one I've been talking to? Now, let me shock you. If a lady ever tells you, are you the one I've been talking to, just know that it's a terrible thing. There is nothing good that comes out from that statement. And then she continues by saying, with all due respect, there is no respect inside the next thing she's about to say. There is no respect.
What everybody says due respect. Just
Don't know, because she was like, the first thing she said was, I thought you'd be bigger. You look so small. I thought you'd be, because she was taller. And that means I was looking up to her, she was looking down on
But
me.
you're actually tall now, so
No, she was taller than, I don't know, for some reason. This girl, maybe it was her heels or something, but I was like this. And she was looking down. And she was like, you look so small. I thought you'd be bigger. So where did you not get your voice from? I just laughed it off. But guess what? The date was terrible because she kept talking about my size. Like, every time.
You took her into the room.
Yeah, we went inside, but everything was just about the fact that my voice and my body were were different, So she would just say, we could just be eating, like, I still cannot believe you're this small. Like, you look so small. Your voice is so big. How did you get your voice? But you look so small. Like, I just kept hearing her say,
how did you get your voice? It's crazy.
Yes, how did you get your voice so big? You look so small. She just kept saying, and she kept talking about this whole thing of, oh, you look, there was one thing that really got to me at the time. I mean, it doesn't get to me now. She was like, it feels like I'm on a date with my younger brother. That was what she said. But she was laughing. To her, it was all joke, but I don't know,
You're
for
not
some
having it.
reason, it was just entering me like, because I had like plans with the whole date.
And then you now pretend to be happy.
yeah, I might just give all those fake, you know, those vowel,
Type shit.
all those vowel laughs.
I'm dead.
Dead. But it was crazy because she kept saying all that.
Did you
So
go,
that was my wildest.
did you ghost her after? Or what did you?
Of course, that happened. You know, because after that,
means you're into ghosting. Wow.
do you know
But
how
that was
many?
valid,
Do you know how many people have ghosted me?
So are you ghosting them back?
No. When the first ghost is the real person doing the ghosting now. You're not ghosting them when they
So
ghost you.
have you ever ghosted somebody and then you bump into them in real life?
Yes.
What was your explanation after that? To the
Okay, so
person?
crazy story. Just like how this TT lady is. So this girl was on my neck. She actually came. She wanted to learn content writing at the time. She would come to my side. And then I just realized that she became very touchy at some point. She became very touchy. She would always want to be around me. So I was trying to always like cut her off. And just because she came to my house, she would come to my house because she really knew I had my recording place at my house. She would come. And it became very bad that I wanted her to just leave me. And she wouldn't leave because it was my house. So she would just randomly come. And then someone could just call me from and say, oh, so ladies around. And I was like, why is she doing here? So what I told her was I was traveling out of the country, that I wanted to like jackpot and all. So she cried. Now that day, I remember she cried. We hugged for a bit.
Sorry, I'm
And she
saying you
cried.
are wicked.
Wait. Because I just felt, okay, once I tell her I want to jackpot, she will not come to my house again. So guess what happened? Now, this is crazy because you guys can definitely relate. If you ever visit Ikeja City Mall and not see somebody you know from your past there,
You've not gone there.
you've not gone there.
Bro.
So I was somewhere at City Mall. I think I wanted to watch a movie. I just got my ticket. And then next thing I noticed was that somebody just had their hands covering my eyes from the back. And I was
Oh
like,
God, I like this babe.
so
She's even
cute.
very, she's very bold.
So I was like-
she gonna say identity is back.
that was like a month or after.
Oh,
So she was
geez.
like, just guess. And I was like, I guessed the wrong name. I guessed like 3 or 4 times. She was like, no. And she was still patient. Like, no, guess.
Can you have a lot of women in your life?
No, not a lot.
You are getting the wrong name.
So only for me to like take her hands off my face, I turned back. I saw her face.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, oh, I didn't know you were back. And I was like, oh, yes, I got back 2 days ago. She's like, oh, you know. And then we hugged for a bit.
You told her you go back to this.
Yes, but I also ended by saying, I'm also traveling again. You understand?
Guy.
I told her that I would not be staying. I told her that I would not be staying in Nigeria for long. She was like, how can I come around? I'm like, I'm not going to be well. I'm not going to be around.
I'm
I'm not in my house.
I just know that, but I just hope she's not listening to this podcast.
She's
Sha.
definitely listening to this podcast.
Jesus Christ, man. I feel like I'm
100%.
going to have more enemies after this. Thing.
That's,
Like,
no, definitely. Let me tell you, your first enemies will be the 5 people you are talking to at the same time right now.
no.
Definitely.
The enemies I would actually have are the people outside the 5 that think they're in the 5.
Oh, I mean, but they don't know they're in 5, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So now everybody, including the 5, will start thinking,
Am I the 5?
Am I the 5?
God.
They will check their rap. Edgar's rap.
They should check their rap. Edgar rap for DJ.
Check Edgar rap. Yes, they should check, guys.
God. Please, I need to.
If you ever come with toxic in your life,
I have not seen
I
again.
need to channel.
Again, I'm going to explain this, guys. This is not toxic. Toxic is actually saying this outside the camera. I'm saying it live, so don't worry.
I'm going to channel the inner Pastor Baby Boy. If you are listening and you're a young woman, see what Lagos men, see the breed of Lagos men that we have.
What do you mean by
I commit all of you in the mighty name of Jesus
What do you mean
Christ.
by that?
I commit
Wait,
you.
what do you mean
If you're
by
part
breed?
of Edgar's rap, please.
Edgar rap's crazy.
If you're
What
part
do
of-
you
if you're part of Edgar's
what do you
rap,
mean by
please,
breed of men?
Please.
But let me ask. So these 5, do you go out with them like from time to time?
Yeah, sure.
You've taken 5 of them out before.
Together.
No.
Like
let's not
separately.
get that out, separately.
Yeah, sure. See, I think there is
Wait,
something we're not
wait,
getting.
wait.
You go out with your friends, don't you?
Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
go
I don't go out with my friends.
Wait, Isaac.
You go out with this
You
far.
thought of the possibility of together. And it's
something he can pull off.
That means it's something that I can
You
pull
know,
off.
he's such a bad guy. He can say
No.
he has-
Oh, yeah,
No,
5
no,
of
no,
you
no,
now.
no, no,
5 of you.
You know how this pistol guy used to have get together.
You know the funny
He can
thing?
run a get
You know
together.
the funny thing?
All right, you now do, hey, meet my love, meet my baby, my girl, my queen, meet my wife. No, not me, guys.
My love, have you met my baby?
My baby, have you met my
Have
wife?
you met my wife?
Have you met my queen? My queen,
You know the funny thing?
No,
I've gone
guys.
to a friend of mine have invited me to. I knew he was talking to a girl. Like, group chat. I sent us a picture, and then he had also like, the way just like you have 5. Maybe guys will usually have like to like possible, the exploring and seeing what can.
No, please
so-
correct. Let me just correct it there. Guys will have like 2 that they are flirting with and doing things with. Yes, I don't have 5 that I'm flirting and having sex with.
If you say
I just
so.
have 5 friends.
Sure.
Yes,
Sure.
please.
If you insist.
It's very important.
If that's what she wants to tell
That's
us.
what makes you sleep at night.
That's what makes you down, right? But then obviously, like, when we went for, he invited us to a house party, I think it's bed
Yeah.
or something. And I was like, these are the 2 people that he said you're toasting now. Like, how did you manage to have both of them? Do you know the funny thing? Throughout that party, he managed to give both of them like same level of attention. Like, you sit down with one, and then go sit down.
Jesus,
are you okay?
that is
And you
crazy.
sit down with the other one.
That is crazy,
And in my
guys.
head, I'm like, you are really skillful in this art of managing multiple people at the same time. Because I always wonder, like, how do you guys do this thing? Do you understand? Like, it's so stressful because you obviously talk about it like, oh, the same way you do with your friends. I look at other people that have most people that are talking to. I just can't because
cheating to me is super expensive.
Yes,
That's why I always do not advise.
Let's even talk about like resource. Let's not even talk about resources. Like in terms of energy,
bro.
In terms of things like your
Yes.
emotional resource.
That's why I never go with it. I would never advise any man to cheat because I do not cheat as well.
But I mean, there's also energy in like talking to
most
at the
people
same
too.
time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but you're doing it.
Yeah, but it's not you. So the thing is, you are not doing it with the wrong motive. You're not lying to anybody, and you're being sincere. So if I ever go out with any of these ladies and any other one see me, I would not feel some kind of way. There is nothing to hide because I have not said anything to you that would make you feel like.
Don't you think that's not a problem for you?
How is it a problem for him?
Because you need to focus your energy on one to see
All right.
that.
So let me tell you the truth. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Can you see how long I've been going? I've been focusing my energy on one
Are you serious?
all along, trying my
every year
best.
there's a one person.
Trying my best.
So
No,
there's
I'm
been-
just saying I've been trying my best since 2018 to just focus on one lady. And I realized that Nigerian women just know how to do it. Some Nigerian women just know how to do it. They just raise your hopes to a point where you feel like you're already with them. And then when they crash you down, you realize that you were never with them in the first place. So to me, I would rather have 5 friends, build 5 great friendships, and know that even if I don't end up dating any of them, these are solid people in my circle. And that's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
You're mentioning how, you were consistent or constant with somebody and then you had the hope of dating her and then let you down. Shed more light, please. You think you're just going to talk about that story?
Like, what was he letting down? Like
What was... You know the funny thing? The funny thing is why I'm asking you this question is because I sort of have been... I've sort of have been in this kind of situation, just talking to somebody and then that person was... Because I don't have the energy to talk to most people at the same time. But then I was getting to know somebody for a long period of time.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it just didn't work out. You just wasted time, just wasted energy, even resources, everything, So explain in that light on what happened and how that affected your mindset towards like meeting new people and dating.
All right. So my process has always been, you meet a lady that you like, you build a friendship with the person. And after building a friendship, when you feel like this person is your friend, if it grows past friendship with that person, then you proceed with dating the person or giving it a try. That has always been my process. Some people have argued to say this is not the right process because in that space of building a friendship with that lady, another guy could just go straight and be very intentional with the relationship phase. Some people believe that they can build a friendship while they are dating. So it works for, the dynamics works for different people. I think one of the issues I've always had with my life is I'm not always very vocal. When I like a lady, I don't always tell her almost immediately. I want to be very sure it's like, and that could take some time. And time right now is not maybe a week or 2. It could be a month, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. But guess what? She doesn't know that. So what happens is another guy comes in and then, she starts talking to the other guy. And if he's faster than you and she feels like, okay, these are 2 guys I really like, she'll probably just go for him. So what has happened with me over time is I like a particular lady. I start talking to her. I'm trying to build a friendship with her. And in my head, I just feel like we are it. This has happened to me so many times. And so many ladies have also. There's a particular lady. I don't want to mention her name. There was a time she came to my house, and I remember she cried, because she asked me directly. She was like, Edgar, do you think we're ever going to date? And I said no. And this was because this was a lady that claimed that I'd raised her hopes high, and she thought I was going to date her, later on, as they would call it. And she said no, and she cried in front of me. And guess what? 2 or 3 days after she felt better, we moved on and we're great friends right now. All right. And I have not cried about any woman, but I can also think about the same thing that has happened to me, where I'll be dating someone in my mind, and maybe the only thing I haven't done is just ask the lady out. And then one day she just tells me, oh, meet my boyfriend or meet the love of my life. And I'm like,
what?
How? But I would never blame them, because guess what? You did not ask them out.
Yeah. You're not as intentional as that.
Yes.
But I mean, had you told them that, I liked you and all that?
But then did they...
But what does that mean now? When you tell a lady I like you, okay. I like you, what does that mean?
I like you means like we're building something. That's what
No. If you're building something, then say you're building something. Let's build something. I feel like what is happening right now is, and that's why I talked about relearning and unlearning stuff. I feel like men need to be very complete with their sentences or with their thoughts sometimes. When you tell a lady, oh, I like you, okay, what do you expect? It's like saying hi. Hi what? So you have to let her know, oh, I like you, I'd like to build a relationship with you. I feel like this could lead to marriage. Then she's clear. She knows what you're trying to do from the very beginning. Oh, I like you. I think we should just make out. That is what it's all about. She's clear. She gets it. But if you just leave her to think what you are thinking without saying what you are thinking, there is a high chance she will never get it. Definitely. And that's why some women that are very mature, at some point in the relationship, would probably just call you to the room or call you to a place and say, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Because at that point...
What are we?
No, not only what are we now, it's what are we doing, because they want to be sure where you're leading them to. And the crazy part is that there are so many men that cannot even answer that question when they're asked.
I feel like a lot of people, not even say ladies, a lot of people are always even scared to ask that question because they don't want to find out that they're dating somebody in their head. But
you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked that women now are ready to ask that question than before.
Because
you'll be shocked.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, just additionally to what you said about men, one thing I know about men is men can be very unsure.
Yes.
And at the
claim
same time,
to be sure.
And the same
you
time,
need to add that men can be very unsure and claim to be sure.
And at the same time, when men are sure about you. You understand? Like men, and that's why when they say, "Oh, come correct," or "It was intentional about me," I think about women. Sometimes women have options, and options there is in the light of they have a knack for a person and have a knack for another person. But it's who pushes that knack to a shove or to a hold that will lead into that direction.
So I might be wrong, but I might be wrong, but this is how I always see it. I don't know how women think. I don't think any man knows.
Yeah.
I don't think women know how they think, but that's a story for another day. However, I feel like every woman has an ideal man in their mind that they would love to marry and be with. But guess what? 98% of the time, they never get to marry that ideal man because they're adding too many components that don't really make sense. That is option A. They always have that option A. Now, they have option B, which is the best out of the rest. So they're like, okay, which of this, can I pick out of the rest of them, which is always their option B. Then they have the option C, which is now taking it from the back, which, like, what I mean taking it from the back? What I mean taking it from the back, I mean, they now think in reverse to say, what does this person offer that I can actually just be with? So sometimes you see them getting, that's why sometimes some of our friends, let me just use that, the finest girls in our secondary or university, never marry the most handsome men.
100%.
Do you get? Because they have done their list and they're like, this person has the money. Let me just,
financial sustainability.
So for them, they've done all that, all that work to say, you know what, out of everything, this is what I need the most. This is what I really lack the most.
The funny thing about that, your answer, what you just said is, I feel like that's one of the things that is making dating difficult for me, or just like one of the reasons why I might be single, because I kind of like want to experience the elements of love and romance, especially in the angle of I actually want to go through the emotional feelings. Like I actually want to, obviously those things are quite important. Love is never enough. Yeah.
It is.
Love is never enough.
It is.
Love is never enough.
And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I said it.
And you literally contradicted yourself with how you said
I will tell you
women
why.
go through.
Choose.
Let me tell you why. I'll explain why I said love is enough.
Let me land on my thoughts. And it's just what keeps me kind of like second guessing every single person because it's almost on an audition for as a young man on what you can offer or not on the elements of how you feel with the person or how you feel with, who you're dating or how somebody makes you feel or what you can do to that person in terms of like in terms of feelings. So it's, and I wouldn't put aside all the other aspects of, what you can offer, financial stability, just future in general. But at the same time, there's just a way that we place higher focus on that as opposed to how you actually feel with this person. Those things are important, but there's a way you people can come together, you can help each other, support each other, that those things will all come align. Yeah. Because I feel like the way I look at marriage, if you marry somebody that you don't have those feelings for, it's just going to be tough, like regardless of how much that person tries to make life easier for you.
Fact.
Do you understand? So it's like me marrying somebody that like ticks all my boxes, but I'm not really attracted to, or I don't really love.
Then she did not tick all your boxes.
I'm talking about tick all my boxes in terms of like future plans. She's blah 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 blah. She will support me, blah blah blah.
But you're like attracted to her.
I'm not attracted to you. Like you don't make me.
Then she now becomes a business partner.
You know the way.
Then she becomes a business
so
partner.
We actually. I feel like I have friends like that. So that like, I'm not sexually or emotionally attracted to them, but like, I feel like for a partner, like they tick.
Do you understand? And it just makes things, because me, I want to look at my wife and see you feel wind, even when sun and everywhere is hot.
Feel what?
Feel wind just blow like this. I just feel.
I want to
Stranger Things.
I want to look at my wife and see rose petals.
Wow.
That kind of thing. Like, so I just feel like all those calculations and those are the things we face as young men.
True.
And even in dating, and it just makes it harder to, explore the actual intricacies of romance and dating and being in a relationship.
Yeah, my advice has always
That's why people don't even flirt anymore, like, well. People I'll just show you my khaki. Yeah, I'll take care of you. That's what we tell you to do.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Now just slide me DM ask for account number.
Yeah.
That's that.
Shut up. Everybody wants to show doings.
But why can't I tell you, baby, when I see you,
bro,
I see 8 a.m. sunshine.
You said 8 a.m. sunshine.
Because we're not. The reason is because
Nigerian men who say.
The reason is because
I've heard this song before.
The reason is because we're no longer in 2013,
bro.
Where poetry was the way to get into the hearts of people.
No,
now
but
they are
still works
smarter.
for some people though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, for many weeks. For weeks.
You
just work for weeks.
For a while, then
for weeks.
Let me shock you. Sometimes, I meet people. Okay, I always have one story to always tell. Now, there was when I started my podcast, this lady in the UK, in the US rather, she sent me an email and she joined my community. So she started chatting me on WhatsApp. And I remember that this lady called me one time and she said, I really love your podcast because of your voice. This is white. No, she's not white, but she's like Black American. I love your podcast because of your voice. And she was like, is it okay? If it's cool with you, it's fine. If you don't want it, it's fine. But is it okay if you call me 3 a.m. in the morning and I pay you?
What?
$100.
What?
Man, did you do it?
Yes. This was when I started doing like the phone prank thing, not my podcast. It wasn't this year, it was a long time. And I was like, I'll pay you $100. You just call me like in the morning. So guess what happened? I agreed. Of course, I was like, I can't do it and all. Then I called my friends and they're like, Edgar, it's in the idea now. So she not say show her anything, just talk.
Why your friends even have to convince you?
Yes. So I called.
Why you're calling like she's doing something on the other end?
I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, so why were you bothered?
I don't know. It just felt some kind of way, But then I did it for a period. So what happened was I would call her like US time, say 3 a.m. in the morning, and she would pick. And this is crazy. This makes no sense. I wouldn't believe how to say this right now. But there was a time where she would say, I would just be talking. Like, it's just like a podcast. I was just saying, so I was just thinking, if you can. She would just be listening. She's not saying anything. And then one day, she just says, this does not make any sense right now. But I don't know why it made sense to me when she said it.
Let's hear it.
She said, Edgar, is it okay if you could just blow some air?
As in,
like, who?
So I'll just do, so I'll just be on the phone and I'm like, it was crazy. To be honest, I don't even know what that was for, but,
What the hell?
It was just crazy. Like,
she was definitely doing some stupid
I really
shit
don't know.
on
I
the
don't
other
know.
end.
I really don't know.
Definitely.
But it was so at some point it really started to affect me because again the time difference and all the, you know.
Was
and
it a daily thing or once in a while?
I was doing it like that time. She was every day. I was just doing it every day. I was just doing it. She was in my chat.
Sorry, was it $100 per month or per call?
No, she paid me. I think the first time she sent to I had like a PayPal at the time. She would send about, if it was $50, then $50. She was doing like 50, then 50, then 50. This was like way some years, but like years ago. So $50 was like cool money that time. But it was like on the low, you know. And then sometimes she wanted to now introduce me to her friends, and I just felt like a slave. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I felt like I was now a toy. You know, I was making good money, but I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel, because she started talking some kind of way to say, oh, you didn't call me on time, you didn't do that. And I was like, where's my respect was just, you know, because guess what? She wasn't asking questions on the call.
It's like she
would just say, just talk. So I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I hope you slept well. And she's like, yeah, can you just blow me some air, please? Just blow some air. So like, no. I have to like do the.
I should just be quiet, Trump.
She like throughout the call.
Well,
so,
how long would the call last for?
So sometimes 40 minutes, an hour. I'm just.
What
I can
the
talk.
hell?
Trust me, guys.
And she's not saying shit.
She's not saying a word on that call. And guess what? To be honest with you, you will not believe this, but I can just keep talking.
No, but like, I mean,
with my podcast. You can see my podcast is like,
and
it's
that's
just
a live
me.
show, right? That's a live show you did for her.
I am just talking. I am building conversations non-stop.
If you are somebody like that, take.
Guy, you don't have the voice.
No, wait.
You don't have the voice.
No, let me say this, yeah. Please, no one should reach out to say, Edgar, please come and do that. I'm grown now.
You're definitely going to get customers from here.
No, please, guys, I don't do that anymore.
Edgar, refer me. Tell them if you're tired.
Maybe wants to cry. Just send them to you.
Just me, I'm available, don't worry.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one crazy story. You know,
bro, that's crazy, man.
I mean, but why do you say, you were on the thought of why do you say love is enough?
Yeah.
Oh, a very interesting question. I feel like if you define love in its totality, because sometimes when you tell people in Nigeria, what does love mean? The first thing that comes to their mind is the romantic side of it. They feel like, oh, love you have to express it by touching, by feeling, by the amount of sex and all that stuff. To them, that is what love is in their head. So when a lady says, oh, you don't love me, they feel like, oh, you're not showing enough sex and all. But if you look at the definition in its totality, there is a lot. And when I mean that definition, I'm talking by Bible standards, all right? 1 Corinthians 13, okay? So love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't boast. There are lots of things in love that makes love the ultimate.
But do these things still exist?
Yes, people actually do. And I feel it's all about communicating. It's all about when you meet someone, you need to just put things out there. You need to be very clear to them to say, okay, this is what I consider. That's why they talk about love languages. And you ask yourself, oh, how do you feel? How do you choose to be loved? What are the things that makes you feel loved? You know, so you have to talk about it. You have to be very clear to say, what is love to you? And to me, I'll tell you, love is peace. Love is communicating regardless of the situation. Yeah. All right. If we're having an issue, let us talk it out. Let's really break it down. If you have, I always believe in having reviews in relationship. What I mean is once a month, you should have a review on how your relationship is going. Talk about it. What are the things you didn't like? And make sure, if I was going to advise anyone, put your review a day before your anniversary, like your monthly anniversary. The reason is because so that you can be sure you've settled all the issues and then you enter the anniversary happy. You know why? Because there are so many things that we just bottle up in this life and we're just waiting for the day to spark before we pour it out. And it's not as if we don't love people, but at the end of the day, it's just the way we have been built to pour things out when we're really upset. So yeah, that's what love is for me. It's about more than all those stuff.
And in addition to that, is even in the aspect of one thing that I learned is obviously like resentment. And one time in church,
You go to church?
I go to church.
That's the thing. They're always having relationship or marriage sessions every Sunday.
This one is never in terms of relationship, but there's a way the pastor segued into that. But yeah, like it was more so on the power of forgiveness and restoration.
Oh, lovely.
So and I always hear restoration, but I didn't have full understanding until that sermon, until that exhortation, and it was on the aspect of like you can forgive somebody, like your partner can do something to you.
Yeah. Even
Jesus, like forgive the world and then gave his only begotten son just for restoration. But then the real thing is restoration, like restoring things. Like, okay, I've forgiven you for doing this. How can we make this thing better or whatsoever? So even in terms of you saying like love is patience, love is kind, love is all of these things, but love is also forgiveness. Love is also like restoring things.
It is.
So even that review that you do, or that you suggest you do before relationships, before anniversary rather, it's nice and all, but I'm a bit, I don't know, let's say I'm against it. And why I'm against it is because I don't feel like you necessarily have to wait in terms of expressing yourself to your partner. I feel like as it comes, like everything should all be, I don't think you have to hold it. Because resentment is a slow killer. Like you don't understand the power of like how resentment can build up into something. And the thing about resentment is that you don't even realize it until it's too late.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. I feel like these two things, they both can work. My only issue sometimes with that is sometimes when you speak when it's hot, you end up saying it wrong.
Yeah, definitely. So, I don't even mean immediately.
Okay, yes.
Like,
then
obviously, like you can always soak it in, but I'm not really with the. Okay, let's say I have anniversary 7th, every 6th like this. I can't wait for next 6th. I want to blast Isaac.
No. So that you can just see. To be honest,
is it the yearly anniversary or like
no, the monthly?
The monthly.
So let me.
It's the first of the people actually celebrate.
No. I'm saying. I'm just giving it.
Person that is in somewhat in a relationship.
No. I'm giving like
the flower.
What I meant was
asking you.
What I meant was to help pick a date. All right, when you should do it. It's basically good. You just do it a day before your monthly, like. But you know what I'm saying it because think about it. Yeah, people who go to like the Catholic Church and get to confess to the Pope or whatever, the fathers. When you're probably committed your sin, there is this thing about getting open about your problems. It frees you of that issue. So the same way when you come together with the purpose of saying, let us talk about all the things we didn't like in the last 1 month. And there is some freedom that happens when you're done with that conversation. Try it. You'll see.
And the thing is about that is that it helps you, you might want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Isaac and his babe now might have a misunderstanding. I
don't know why you keep using my example.
You're only one dating here now. Only one dating here, so we have to use you.
You see, that's why I'm quite attractive. So let me not say what should not be heard.
But yeah, they might have a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And then, I was going to say something, but I forgot to say
forget.
About his babe. About his babe.
Why are you reminding him?
No. It's just it acts. You know what? It will come back to me. But then the initial thought process that I had was, I was in a relationship one time, And
what year?
This was like 2022.
Okay, cool. It helps me to understand the
context.
Yeah.
We used to do this thing where like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I remembered. So let's say Isaac and his baby have a misunderstanding. And then she, obviously, like she's holding something in. Maybe the thing is not as big as it is, but then it's something that can grow into something big. And then, Isaac is having a tough period at work. Tough time at work. Things are, and then you just cannot bring the fact that Isaac probably forgot your monthly anniversary, but then it's eating you up. It's something that bothers you as his partner. I feel like having those type of review days, all those kind of things will not help you. Okay, this is the time. Yeah. Because some people do not recognize this is not the time I'm meant for this. When you're about to bring something up to your partner and say, look, I don't have your time. This like work is very hard for me right now. Yeah. So I feel like having those kind of like set reviews.
Yeah, they help.
But then, and that my relationship at that time, we used to have moments where often we would have wine and pizza.
Oh, nice.
Just like, and then there was this like card game, family, relationships, something. Those card games. So you pick a card, you read the question conversation, then you sip wine, eat pizza, all this kind of stuff. So that game thing, we used to, my partner and I then, we used to do it it just kind of like helped us.
Yeah, that's great.
We end up having conversations where...
But how frequent was this pizza and wine?
It wasn't, to be fair, like...
It was very spontaneous,
It was haphazardly, but then it just happened, we just, okay.
It was very spontaneous, Things like that, when you plan it doesn't always come out. Just
so like,
random.
You know what, should we just say, let's do this kind of...
What happened to her, though?
No, you have to. I like this.
What happened? What happened now?
Yeah, what happened? Though? Like,
Tell us what happened to her now.
Things just happen.
No, Edgar has been saying stories. Though.
Yes, I've been telling you guys.
I've not heard any story from you, bro.
I genuinely don't have any story to tell. I said to God, I genuinely don't have any
Is she
story
listening?
to tell.
Is she listening?
I don't know. I don't even know, man.
Wait,
But
But
eventually,
is there a
like,
part of you that still like her like a part, just a tiny part?
I don't think so.
No, think about it. Think about it.
I'll think about it.
Think
and
about it.
I'll think about it and give you an answer.
Yeah.
Well, essentially,
Oh Lord.
essentially, like I just
Yeah.
understand that aspect of some of these conversations, difficult conversations, and it just it broadens how relationships, even down to friendships as well.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
you just have conversations that more like
So
it's still good.
I actually personally think that like both
Can work.
right?
Mhm.
Because I'm also the kind of person that wants to trash things on the spot. But like you said, I've been in situations where like the thing I've been waiting to maybe my partner is like, oh, I don't want to address this now. Let's wait till tomorrow or whatever. And I'm like, no, say now. And then I now eventually hear things that are hurtful. Do you understand? So like,
Yeah.
I understand your part, but I also understand this part because
Yeah, the both can work. You can do two of them.
yeah, so you can address it and just say, I don't really want to talk about it. What I appreciate is let me know that you're mad at me, not like I just shutting me out and giving me the cold shoulder.
Yeah.
Let me know that, okay, I'm mad at you because of this thing you did, right? But I don't want to talk about it.
Let me contradict myself a bit, though.
Mm-hmm.
I am also of the opinion that if you cheat on your partner, you don't necessarily have to tell your partner.
If you cheat,
Yes, if you cheat. Now, I know this one will be like, what? Yes, I believe that one of the best things to do when
what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
yeah, sometimes it's better not to tell. Both ways. I feel like when you cheat and you feel bad about it, especially when it was a mistake, let it go and just move on.
it's just never a
You know the
mistake.
funny thing. You know,
Yeah.
the,
Cheating is never a
you know the funny thing. You know the
Yes,
funny
no,
thing?
wait, hold on.
Cheating is never a mistake.
mistake.
A mistake, it's
Yeah, we've
never.
had this debate on this podcast before.
You
I
know
don't
the funny
agree.
thing?
I can give you
What?
scenarios.
Give me a scenario of a mistake.
I can give you a scenario, like a couple of scenarios. Come on.
Give me one solid. Give me your best scenario.
My best scenario.
Yeah.
All right. Got drunk.
I beg.
Wait.
I beg.
Listen.
I knew that was where you're coming from.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm building it for you, yeah.
This building better be seven story.
Bro, you understand? Like, you got
better be
stop.
All
better
right.
be Echo Atlantic building.
But wait, but why would you say that, okay, when someone who doesn't drink or who has never taken drugs takes drugs, for example, say you've never had like weed and then you have weed cake for somewhere, what do you call that thing?
Edible.
Brownies.
Yeah, edible,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
brownies, yes. And then you're not in control of yourself. And then for some reason, the person who is with you takes advantage of you. You can call it rape or whatever. But for some reason, you were not in control. And then the next day you wake up to see that you're with that person. Did you cheat or did you not cheat?
The person took advantage of you. That's
Okay, so that is not cheating.
That's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
Oh, okay.
That's different.
All right, cool.
And
Then my
you know
bad.
the funny
then.
thing?
Yeah,
I-
cheating is never a mistake.
Okay,
feel
then
like-
if you don't consider that cheating, then that's okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know the funny thing is I had an episode once a cheat, always a cheat. And that was our most listened to episode this year. And I feel like you should go and listen to that episode.
I will
And
listen
then-
to it. I'll listen to my way home.
And then another thing is, obviously, I'm very against you in you saying, "Oh, you shouldn't tell your partner." Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm very big.
That particular reason, that one. Yeah.
I'm very big on transparency. Yeah, I'm very big on honesty.
Yes.
And I feel like there's so much ways being transparent to your partner will solve. And let me tell you,
And there's so much it will destroy.
let me tell you.
Let's see.
let me tell you.
Before you, let me tell you something that I know that has happened. True story. All right. I was dating this lady one time, and she was a virgin. She was a virgin. Now listen to this story, guys.
Okay.
She was a
Focus,
virgin,
focus.
and one thing she kept telling me was, "Oh, Edgar, let's have sex when we get married." Now, I'm also a very interesting Christian boy, so I can do that. All right. So I told myself, Edgar, while you're with this lady, hold yourself. You're not dating. I did not cheat on this lady one bit, one moment, one day. I just told myself, this is my wife in my head because I told myself, I made up my mind I was going to date and marry this person. Guess what happened one time? I traveled for a bit. I was not around. I was not in the country. Came back, started talking. And I just noticed her attitude had changed. There was just this withdrawal. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Now talk to me. What's good? And she was like, she's okay, but she doesn't know. She has something to say, but she don't know how to say it. And this dragged for a bit. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. Dragged for a bit. And then one day, I jokingly just said, this was just even a joke. I was like, I can't even wait to see my wife. I just said like, I can't wait to see my wife. And I laughed. But she didn't find it funny. And this was a joke that we always laugh about. Like, my husband, my wife. But when I just said, I can't wait to see my wife, she didn't laugh. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Now talk to me. And then I started acting mad. Usually I'm never pissed. If you know me, I'll just faking it. Like, talk to me, what's going on? And she was like, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? Talk to me. I'm sorry. And she was like, oh, he doesn't know how it happened. And then, what happened to you? And then she told me she had sex and all. Now, guess what happened, okay? When she explained the whole thing to me, it felt like it was peer pressure and with her friends and all that. And she was truly sorry.
Confused.
Wait, that's not even the point. She was actually truly sorry. I could tell that she was truly sorry.
Remorseful.
Yes. But maybe I have to work on myself. But trust me, there was something that just broke in me that day. And as much as I heard it from her and we tried to fix it and we later ended the relationship for another reason, I always still feel that one of the reasons why that relationship ended was because I knew about that. Now, I am not saying that. I think what I would just say is, if you are sure your partner can handle hearing that and you believe that your partner will never change the way he loves you, good, go ahead. Share it with your partner. Tell your partner that. But if you feel that it might affect the way your partner sees you, I don't think you have to. What matters most is the God you serve and yourself. If you're truly open about that, yes. That's why if I ever date somebody, I try to tell you my past. Even like, don't hear it. See, these are the things I've done. Like a lady I was with one time, one of those 5. Yeah. She asked me one question. She was like,
I want to call them Super 5.
Yeah, Super 5.
Raps 5.
Raps
Super 5.
She asked me one question. She was like, Edgar, yeah. So we're just trying to do like know each other. And she asked me, she was like, Edgar, have you ever smoked before? And I was like, no, I've never smoked in my life. Until today, I've never done that. Only the cake thing that happened to me once.
Same.
Yeah, and she was like, oh, what about drink? And I was like, yeah, casually. I drink casually. And she just asked me some questions like, do you ever think you ever get tattoos? And I'm like, no, I don't get tattoos. Just saying different things. And then she asked me a very weird, she was like, can I ask you a very personal question? And she was like, is there any chance in the future, I remember saying, is there any chance in the future that one lady would come out one day to say that she has your child? Like, is there a possibility anywhere? And I was like, no, that will never happen. And then guess the next question she said. She said, is there any chance in the future that a lady will come out with your nudes? That she has your nudes? And I was fast to answer from the very first one till I got to that question.
Are you first?
And I said, So I was like, and I told her and this was my answer. I said, to be honest with you, I do not know if there is any woman right now that can boldly say they have it, but I know one lady. I told her, I said, there's a particular lady I know that if, God forbid, something happens, maybe I get too famous or she just feels like, oh, this is the best way to make money, she would come out and say, I have Edgar's nudes. If that lady comes out, just know that there is somebody, I already told you that. So you see, I told her that. So in the same way, I just feel like when it comes to communication, there are certain things you can say. It all depends on if your partner can handle it or not.
And now let me just say my own explanation before we round up. Yeah. I'm very, like I mentioned earlier, I'm very big on honesty. I'm very big on transparency. And obviously, you made solid points in the angle of, some things doesn't need to be said.
I feel like they're going to come for me on social media. They will so come for me, but it's cool. I love you guys too.
Obviously, you made some point in terms of how your partner can handle and breaking work, can never be fixed.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense. But then in the aspect of, I feel like I've had so much conversations with people and I've looked at so many different relationships and just experienced other people's relationships and also with my own experience as well. And to tell you that people forgive cheating a whole lot, but you fail to realize, one thing that is always constant is how remorseful and how it happened. So in terms of looking at an angle of, imagine you find out she did it without her telling you. How heartbroken would you have been as opposed to the way she told you?
Worse.
Do you understand? So is it not better that she came to tell you? The guilt, do you know how you'd even veer? You'd veer as a witch if you found out yourself. Do you understand? You'd veer as opposed to her feeling she explained the situation to you and it probably wasn't, like you said, it happened.
Yeah.
Obviously cheating is not a mistake.
Yeah.
She put herself into that situation. She knew the outcome of the situation or the action of where she was or the location of wherever. Everybody, before you came here today, you knew the outcome of this episode. You know what could have happened.
Yes.
You foresaw what could happen.
Fact.
So me, I don't believe cheating is a mistake.
Okay.
Ever.
So my own concept is just in the aspect of transparency. And why I say transparency, even in that aspect, is because you just see through your partner.
Have you ever been cheated on?
That you know of.
And have you ever dated a lady and she cheated on you and she told you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And did you?
Are you serious?
And did you forget?
Emotional cheating, kind of.
Okay, emotional cheating. Okay.
So
No, emotional cheating is different.
That one is. Do you know the funny thing? I would feel more pain in emotional cheating than physical cheating because what do you mean? What do you mean? There's somebody that you consider to support you or be a boyfriend as opposed. It can be physical. It can be physical. Like okay, actually just sex. But you know what emotional is? There's somebody that she considers, she lays her emotions to her heart, her feelings. That's supposed to be yours as the boyfriend. That one is even worse than if it's just physical.
I can't take either, child.
Obviously, like
no one can take it up. Yes, no, but yes, I agree.
Do you understand?
Yes, I agree. Emotional cheating is worse.
Bro,
actively
yes,
talking to someone.
Do you understand? Like,
so it doesn't even feel like we're just exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive with someone else. So and essentially, I feel like one thing you just need to put into consideration is you have to look at it from the angle of she telling you came from a place of she entrusted you and she felt hurt. She actually felt a level of.
Or she didn't want to get caught.
Do you know what
I'm just saying that's another option.
I mean, if she didn't tell you, you wouldn't know at the end of the day.
That's a possibility, but I could.
Do you understand?
I'm saying that is an option.
That's an option.
People share their thoughts based on different things. Some people actually share because they feel like, okay, I'm very, really remorseful.
Yeah.
Some people share because, okay, let him not be like you, hear it from outside. There are different reasons why people share. I'm not saying that you're not right.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And I think that, I understand better with the concept of forgiveness with the way you explained it. I totally agree on that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, I'm just trying to say, in the aspect of just being transparent, just being honest, it just helps you further feel vulnerable, feel secure in that person, even if you choose to continue, if you don't choose to continue with that relationship, as opposed to you not telling. And the funny thing, and there's so much, I'm somebody that I feel like universe will always align, like things will always happen. Do you understand? Like imagine she doesn't tell you now and you somehow find out. Do you know the thing is there's my name now is like the full meaning of my name Oluwadamilare in Yoruba. It means like God will vindicate me. And so like there's a way like the truth to even come to you and you're not looking for it. Do you understand?
True.
So like and that one is worse. That one
is worse.
You more.
It is
as
worse.
Opposed to you being and the people that catch their partners cheating, they don't plan to catch their partners.
It just happens.
It just happens because honestly, you can't lie for long. You cannot lie for long.
True.
Even situations where they'll call another man's name in bed. There's so many things. There's so many complexities. There's so many gray areas when it comes to cheating.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you just leave it, like the way you said, talking to multiple people, you're not lying to any of them. They know what it is. So if you're not lying to your partner, you don't need to hide. You don't need to upload, drop your phone.
True.
You don't need to
do any of that.
You don't need to do all those things. Like you actually have a happy relationship and a happy life and a happy lover. So like, what's the point? Do you understand?
Love it.
So I mean, we don't want to go too much into this episode as
I wanted to find out from you guys. Did you guys ever try like online dating?
I've tried online
like
dating.
Back in the days or like recently?
I've been on Bumble like for a minute.
If I tell you the amount of apps,
you
should I give you some names?
Give it.
All right, let me start with the popular ones I know I've tried. I've done Tinder.
Okay.
Tinder, Bumble, Plenty or Fish.
Never heard of. Plenty what?
Plenty or Fish. You don't know Plenty
Never heard of. Do you know that?
Do you know Plenty of Fish? You guys don't know Plenty of Fish? Yeah, so Tinder, Bumble, Plenty or Fish.
Damn, you take notes.
Bado, eBuddy, Mixit,
Sorry,
Mosa.
Is Badu dating?
It was a dating the wedding. They moved it for a date. No, oh my, no, oh my God. No, guys. All I'm talking about like pure dating.
Okay, interesting.
Then yes. Then there's also Grindr. Did you ever try Grindr?
Is that not for men to men?
Yeah, I thought
Did you ever? I'm just getting you some apps that but
yeah.
No, I'm telling you some apps. I'm telling you apps.
After 8 years, you not see woman. You're like, okay,
I'm just telling you.
maybe.
I'm just asking your apps.
Maybe.
No. I'm just telling you some apps that were like at the time. Then
Yeah, sure.
You've tried that.
No.
There's also one open.
I am telling you.
This is a close podcast.
It's not close. It's not close though. It's open, guys.
It's close.
Wait, I'm just telling you apps. These were the popular apps that growing up at the time that people always got to use. So
Yeah, but
then eBooty, I don't know if to go. I don't know if you would consider to go. It wasn't really a dating app, but a lot of dating.
Did you say e-booty? As in booty.
No. It was eBooty. eBooty. That was it.
E-body,
eBooty.
but e-booty because that's where he.
Okay, that's
where he's.
I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
but you guys, we've gotten to the end of today's tremendous episode.
Yes, sir.
The audio engineer in the background, like they say, you have to sleep as listen to this episode.
Guy, very active episode, not gonna lie.
Crazy, man.
Very active episode.
He listened and he laughed. And I hope you guys really truly enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
You guys make sure you subscribe. Listen to Why Am I Still Single?
Why am I still single, guys? Every Friday till I get married. Listen.
Every Friday till everybody's invited to. So Nigerian listeners, we're all invited to Edgar's wedding. It might happen like 4 years. What he's doing now.
Just stay alive, guys. Stay alive.
That's gonna be a while, man.
Just stay alive, guys.
You guys just stay alive.
That's your role. Just stay alive and you make it.
I have 5 weddings too, so.
No.
The
rap 5.
So before we go, we have this little segment that we do is basically just like, how Nigerian are you?
Okay.
So we're just going to fast answers, no deep thinking, no extra.
Okay, hold on. Let me drink water and then I just start.
Yeah.
Let's go.
First thing, DM slide or face-to-face meeting.
Face-to-face meeting.
For a first date, cinema, restaurant, or beach.
Restaurants. First date. Sorry, bitch.
Owambe or clubbing.
Owambe.
Public or private dating?
Private.
Jollof rice or fried rice?
Jollof. Who the hell is fried rice?
Nice one.
Take that into the back.
No, I'm a jollof rice guy. New talking stage, calling or texting?
Calling. Hear my voice.
Because that's the cut. That's all.
Yeah, you see that sharp.
Your favorite Nigerian slang?
My favorite Nigerian
slang.
You go be.
You go be right. So.
That's what I used to tell you. That's what I used to say. Rap 5.
You go be, guys.
Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes,
if you're part of Edgar's Rap 5, if you need prayers, just hit me up. I'll pray for you because if you need therapy, because
I know you're going through a lot.
Well, if you guys want to know why Edgar is still single, just click on check Edgar on everywhere.
Yes, or just go to my website, checkedgar.com. Please, it is check Edgar, not edgar.com. Checkedgar.com. CHECKEDJR.com.
Check Edgar to see why.
Yeah, check Edgar. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you guys, make sure you subscribe, share to your single friends, share to your single brothers, share to people that have Rapped 5.
And it's a wrap.
Nice one. Bye, guys.
All right, bye, guys.
And that's the end of this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe and share the podcast with those who are single, dating, or married. Rate the podcast and drop a comment. And yes, you can now donate to support the podcast. 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira, $3, $5, $50, $100 will go a long way. If you have a story to share, then please send it to me through my email address, edgar@checkedgar.com. Or for a quicker response, chat with me in the chat box on my website, www.checkedgar.com. I will respond in 15 minutes or less. I promise. Edgar doesn't lie. Do not forget to join the Checkmates group. All right? Remember, the podcast ends the day I get married. So don't forget to tell your beautiful friends that Edgar is single and he would love to go on a date with her. If that lady is you, send a message to my email address at edgar@checkedgar.com. Edgar doesn't lie. Check Edgar out. I love you, love you, love you. See you guys next week Friday. All right? Mwah, mwah. Thank you for listening, my people. If you had fun, don't keep it to yourself. Join the Checkmates WhatsApp community. It is where we vibe, laugh, and maybe cry small. But most importantly, we connect. Click the link in the show notes or email your number to edgar@checkedgar.com to join us. Until next week, remember, Edgar doesn't lie.